Hi everybody, welcome to downtown Chernogorsk in DayZ, and in this video I'm going to be trying to answer the question of how well does DayZ run on my new gaming PC, my Lenovo Legion T5 that has got a Geforce RTX 3070 graphics card and a AMD Ryzen 7 processor and 16 gigabytes of RAM. Now, when you're watching this gameplay, what you have to bear in mind is that I can only capture at 1440p 60 frames a second, and that's kind of a limit of the GeForce Experience software that I'm using to capture this. Also, bear in mind the fact that this is running at 1440p as well. And so what I thought we'd do is, if you have a look in the top right hand corner, you may well have to watch this big, put it on big screen. You should be able to see, it's very, very tiny, but the Steam FPS Counter. So we're currently getting 100 FPS. So let's have a look at the options. So basically, I went with it. So it's extreme settings. In fact, let's just go with extreme settings. Let's just apply that. VSync is disabled. Now my monitor is set at 1440p 140 frames a second. That's as fast as it will go, and so we're currently getting at those extreme settings. Ooh, there's a zombie. I heard a zombie somewhere. We're getting about 100 frames a second. I have to say it is incredibly smooth. It does look very, very good indeed. Very, very impressed with this, and I've got to say, DayZ is one of the smoothest games actually. What are we getting here? Still getting 100 frames a second. Obviously, I've got God mode on for this test. Okay, we'll dip down to 90 frames a second there, didn't we? I think we've attracted all of the zombies in Chernogorsk. Oop, run out of bullets. Okay, so let's quickly go somewhere else to give you another idea. So let's go up to the northwest airfield. Here we go. So we should get what we're getting up here. It's a bit more open, isn't it? A little bit less to kind of see. So we're getting 115, 120 frames a second. Yeah, and it all looks very, very smooth and very, 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 very enjoyable. So there we go. So as you can see, DayZ runs incredibly well at 1440p on the highest settings on a Lenovo T5 Legion gaming PC with the GeForce RTX 3070 and the AMD Ryzen 7 CPU on it. And let's just kind of have a look. Video, so everything was extreme, wasn't it? I mean, if we put it down to high, let's see what we get there. Yeah, I mean, you might not be able to see this, but I'm getting 190 frames a second now. Now, my monitor can't show you that. My monitor can only go up to 144 hertz. Let's do the free cam to give you an idea how smooth this is. Yeah, I mean, it's just dipped to 120 hertz, 122 hertz. But this looks really, really cool. And what you get at these very, very high frame rates is you get a depth of field, especially when you get parallax like this, that is kind of unsurpassed, really. Now, I don't want people who are thinking, well, Rob, what about your good old Xbox Series S? Have you like been that? I would still say that DayZ on the Xbox Series S, where it runs at 60 frames a second, 1080p, and I think most of the time it manages 60 frames a second at 1440p, is very, very good. And you've got to also remember that the this Legion T5, it cost £1,150, where a Xbox Series S will only set you back sort of £250. So so the bargain, I think, one of the bargains in the console world is the Xbox Series S. But as you can see, if you're thinking about buying a gaming PC for DayZ and you were wondering, well, wait a minute, how well does the Legion T5 play DayZ? Well, I think it plays it absolutely amazing. So let's go back to our character. Free cam off. Yeah, so we're showing 160 frames a second now, but my monitor can't show that. I remember you can only see up to 60 frames a second anyway on the capture for YouTube, because that's the maximum that the GeForce experience allows. So if you're thinking about getting a Lenovo T5 with the RTX 3070 in it for DayZ, you are going to have a wonderful time, because it plays 1440p, absolutely beautiful, and looks absolutely amazing. Anyway, that's enough from me. What do you think? Put your questions and comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. And I will, of course, see you again soon.